Hello friends, hi Sun here. So right now I'm going to study the HTML. So there's so many versions that we have to complete in HTML. So right now the latest version is 5.0. So many tags are new in HTML5 and some of the tags are obsolete. Let us say Bing tag is obsolete, so it's not working in new browser. So to write a code in HTML, so first we need a text editor. So by default in Windows we get text editor. By default text editor is Notepad, but you can use your third-party text editor. So I am going to use Atom. So it is best, and it helps to write code, manage code well, and it also give you a line numbering, which is not possible in Notepad. So I'm going to here. So for that you also need one web browser. So I have many web browsers. I have Chrome and Mozilla, so I can use one of them to render the code and find out what's it's happening in the browser. So what is HTML? So HTML is a markup language. With the help of you can create any web page. It gives instructions to the web page, web browser, how you have to render the data according to the code. So let's start a small and first code in which I am going to use or display text welcome in my home page or welcome in my website. So for that I just open my Atom, and I also create here a folder in which I can save all the files in my desktop, so I easily watch it and easily find out my files and able to open it. So I create here. So I go to the new folder, so I make it here HTML. So I give the name HTML here. Okay, let's start. So I double click on Atom. It takes some time. Okay, so I open it my Atom. So I will create a new file in HTML folder. So I go to the new file, and here is my file, and I am going to save it in HTML folder. So this is the next step. So I try to type a code. So how you have to write this code? On top you have to add the document type, then you have to write HTML, then head, and inside the head you have to explain the title. So I will tell you how you have to write it. So let me try to zoom the screen. Okay, so here we have to type HTML, then we have to type head. So I will explain one why we have to use this head, and inside head tag we have to use title, and I close title here. So title is title tag are those tags which is responsible to display your web page name on the title bar of the web browser. So I try to type this name, my first web page. So is this my name, and my head is closed. Then I include one more tag, that is body tag, and body tag is responsible to render anything inside the body of the web browser. So you can consider this body tag to the body of the web browser. So whatever the things I write it here, it will be rendered on the body of the browser. So I close HTML here. So this is a very little program. So I am going to type inside the body of the web browser, you can say it, my first web page. So this is my first web page. I'm going to save this. So I use Ctrl+S. So it will take my location. So by default I have a desktop, and I'm going to HTML folder. I will save it like first page, and you have to give the extension .html. This .html extension helps the browser to find it, and your by default browser can fetch your file, or the icon can create on your by default web browser on that file. So I type it here HTML, and I will save it here, and let's go find out what is it, where it is our file. So here is HTML folder, and by default here is Internet Explorer. So I don't want to display my page here, so I try to open with Mozilla. You can choose anyone, whatever you like it. So you can see let me zoom here. So this is a body where I wrote it my first web page, and you can know my first web page is written in the title. It's also displayed on the title bar of the web page. So it is very first program in which I just told you how you can write inside the body of web browser, and you can also display your user defined name on the title bar of the web page. If I change it to another, so it will render it to another web page. So I make it home page and save it. So note it down, whatever the changes you are making here, you have to save it, then go back where you use file and then try to see it. Or if your browser is open, just like my Mozilla is open, so my file is open, to get the things that happened, or I want to enter it new things that I done it in my HTML file, so you have to click here. So you can see it home page, and this is my file. So thanks for that. On next video we will talk about the more formatting tag. It just looks very basic, nothing color, not font size and font face. So we will discuss on the next videos. So thanks for that.